Hi, I'm Melissa from melissaversusfibromyalgia.com. I have been writing about pregnancy and parenting with fibromyalgia for the last 5 years, and I've been slowly gathering information. And one of the things that I created in terms of resources is a Arm Yourself with Knowledge micro course. And now I am turning that micro course into a series of videos to give you more information. So back in 2013, if we kind of rewind time, I was pregnant for the first time, and there was no information out there. I couldn't find a doctor who could give me any sense of what would happen or why I was in so much pain or why I was so tired. Some of them outright said, well, you should be feeling better from your symptoms. So after I finished that very miserable, very vulnerable, lonely pregnancy, I started writing down my experience, and then I started researching what information was out there. And there is a little bit out there. I mean, I ended up writing my book, Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia, and when I uploaded it to Amazon, I was so surprised that it was only the second book available. So it's a very new field, but there are some amazing bloggers writing about their experience as well. So I link to that information because there's no point recreating the wheel, and we all experience it so differently that to get a full picture, you might need to see my experience and 3 or 4 other people's experience just to get a sense of what it might be like. But basically, things like if your symptoms will be better or worse during pregnancy, no one can tell you ahead of time. You just have to experience and see what happens, and you can do lots of things to plan ahead and to cope with it and to put your coping mechanisms in place so you know what to do straight away. And that's what this micro course is about. It's about starting building that knowledge, but the full course really goes into detail and really hammers down your plan for coping with pregnancy and early labor and the first 6 weeks, which are really critical. I found that with managing my fibromyalgia, having a plan for what to do when it gets bad is really useful so that you can go on autopilot and just kind of follow the list. And that's what the full course is all about. But here we're going to just make a start because we don't want to be overwhelmed. We want to start at the beginning and just gather some crucial knowledge. So now that I have been a parent to tiny children for nearly 5 years and I'm experiencing my third pregnancy, I know that each pregnancy is different. Each person's experience of fibromyalgia during pregnancy is different. You may experience a betterment or worsening of your symptoms during pregnancy. The ability to nurse, despite it being labelled as very easy by some and very difficult by others, is extremely varied. You are likely to experience a flare-up of symptoms in the postpartum period, and I'd suggest that's because sleep deprivation is no friend to those with pain and fatigue. And the last one, knowledge is power. If you know how to help yourself, if you know what you can do to make things better, then that goes a really long way to helping yourself. And of course, pregnancy is finite, so there is an end date. So that's also a pretty good piece of information to keep in mind as you go through. So we're going to go through pregnancy with fibromyalgia, nursing with fibromyalgia, and parenting with fibromyalgia. So these are from the micro course. So these are quick videos to take you through, and if you really want more information, if you want to go deeper, then head on over to melissaversusfibromyalgia.com and go to the Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia e-course page and have a look. It's a full course. There's a lot of information there. There are lesson notes, there are videos, there are templates to make your plans, whether that's for pain management or coping in the first 6 weeks, and there's also information about nursing. There's just a lot of information there, and I feel like it's kind of an overwhelmed situation. So we're starting small here with the building blocks, and if you want to come along at the same time so that you can chat with us in the Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia group, do come to Facebook. It's Fibromama Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia group. We talk through trying to conceive, being pregnant, pain relief, nursing, all those sorts of things, and I'm finding I'm really benefiting from the group. It's really nice being able to talk through a lot of these things and get feedback and advice from people and just know that you're really not alone. And I think that's the message I would have loved back in 2013, is to know that I'm not alone and that other women have done it and that there is a way through. So that's what I'm hoping this will provide, and I will see you in the next video where we go into depth about pregnancy and fibromyalgia. See you.